Hello guys and welcome to Maintain Glory here with Liverpool, and as you can see we have come to an end of our little winning run, haven't we? But with a draw. It's not a defeat, it's a draw. It's a Brentford of all teams. This one was one of those frustrating games where just couldn't seem to, I mean, we did put out, as you can see from the team, it was a slightly weakened side. The reason being is obviously gearing up for the game here against Bayer Leverkusen, but that was the reason behind it. But yeah, it's a draw. It's one of them. Sheffield United are beaten in the third round of the Carabao Cup, so we are through in the next round of that, where we will face Burnley in the fourth round. But in today's, as you can see, yeah, it's going to be our fierce rivals. Manchester United will be after the Bayer Leverkusen game. Leverkusen obviously getting off to a good start in their campaign as well in this group. So this will be a good one to get another win under our belt. That'd be great. It's our first home game in the group stages. But we don't want to take anything for granted. But like I say, we're not been defeated yet, but I'm sure that run's going to come to an end at some point, but it's incredible how long this run has actually gone on for, hasn't it? But there we are. Anyway guys, let's get into this one and see how we fare against Bayer Leverkusen. So here are the two lineups going into this one. As you can see, very similar in the lineups, and they've got some decent players, as you can see with the Leverkusen side. They've got Vinicius Jr. in there, they've got Rainier as well. Just trying to see who else. They've got Jonathan Sarr is still there. Stefan in goal. I've seen on the bench anyone that's jumping out. No one really. But you know what I mean. But yeah, I would imagine this is going to be one of those where once we get break them down, then I think they'll probably fall to the wayside. But it's that initial trying to get that breakdown. But we are going with Alisson in goal. We're going with our normal back four. We've got Declan Rice and Naby Keita are going to partner each other in the midfield. The thing with Naby Keita is he's actually handed in a transfer request. Yeah, surprisingly. Not happy apparently with us improving the squad, which when you bring in someone like Kylian Mbappe and him saying that he's not happy with us improving the squad, I think he's kind of lost it a little bit. So if he wants to move on, then fair enough. I don't want anyone at the club that doesn't want to be here, so I'll give him a go in this game just to see where his head's at. If he plays really badly in this one, then this will probably be the last one he'll play for the club. But there we are. Thomas Lemar and, like I say, Mbappe was always spoken about. They're going to be out on the wings. Almada's going to play in that cam role with Lautaro Martinez up top. Right then, let's see how we do. So it is Leverkusen to get things off. Rain's starting to come down a little bit here, at Anfield, and we'll give the surface a little bit of zip to it, but good pressure from us at the moment, keeping Leverkusen pinned in at the moment on the 18-yard box. Having to force this one out to the wing. Vinicius Jr. has now picked this one up. It's going to be an interesting battle between they're not really battling, but between Vinicius Jr. and obviously Mbappe down that that right hand side. But obviously we've got Trent over there as well. But yeah, at the moment we're just keeping ball here, but we've managed to sneak it off them there, with Almada getting the first shot in the game, forcing a corner now for us as we put this one in from Trent. Puts it in, but it's not the best of balls into the box there, as Declan Rice now tries to keep the ball in play and has won himself a throw-in. So a little free kick here in the middle of the park as Jonathan Tard finds Boda, plays it out here to Meyer. Robertson, though, steals it off him, plays it back inside, finds Naby Keita. Good ball out here to Thomas Lemar now. He's going to try and go inside, but he has been dispossessed. But Naby Keita has now picked the ball up in the midfield, trying to surge forward again. Another good tackle here by the German side. Mbappe now gets a late challenge against him as Naby Keita has picked this one up. Lemar now, can he find anyone? Plays it across inside. There it is. And it's Lautaro Martinez, where he just ghosted in there, at that near post, and has caught them out. It was good pressure, from the tackling that Leverkusen were putting in, but we managed to still maintain possession of the ball and a little bit of nice bit of quality here with the little ball in from Lemar, and Lautaro pulling away from his marker superbly, and beats Stefan in goal to give us that lead. So Amiri now with this free kick, plays it low into Vinicius Jr., gets it back from him. It's good pressure from us at the moment. Can we just steal the ball off of two players on him, but he's managed to keep control of it. Plays it back to Kera. But it's Lautaro Martinez that has stolen it, and we could maybe go 2-0 up here if he can find the bottom. Oh, well, there we go. We can find the bottom of the net. And yeah, two sort of like maybe errors there, and I did say that if Leverkusen were to like let lose, I think they would probably sort of try like maybe capitulate a little bit, but that's poor from like their centre back there losing the ball, and then Lautaro. Yes, it's good to see that he's back. He's up to like 100% on match fitness, and I think in the early games it's always a case of sharpness, match sharpness and stuff, isn't it? As Andy Robertson now throws this one in. Naby Keita, it's been involved quite a lot actually, to be honest. He goes for a low drive there, wasn't the best of shots, like, but it wasn't a bad effort. So we go into the break, and as you can see, Leverkusen not troubled us at all. I'm kind of like a bit shocked by that, to be honest. Like they've kind of kept the ball when they've got it, just in that midfield area, and just don't seem to be able to do anything with it. So it's good from us, like not letting them get the attacks, and it's good to see the amount of shots on target in relation to the amount of shots that you've had is a very good ratio indeed, like 11 out of 15. I'm really impressed with that. Yeah, we are in control, but 2-0 is always one of those, like, those worrying score lines, isn't it? Like, they always say that, isn't it? We'll see how we do in the second half. So it's Almada over this free kick, goes for it, and a good hit, one-handed save there from Stefan. So corner now as Trent puts this one in, trying to get, obviously, Joe Gomez on it. It's Mbappe that's actually picked this one up, plays it back here to Declan Rice. Rice finds Almada, goes for the first time shot, it's blocked. Andy Robertson, though, has managed to pick this one up, tries to get it in, but it's blocked again. Almada now is going to force back. No, he's gone for it into the box. Lautaro, though, unfortunately, it's sort of like, spun off his head rather than like getting direction on it. All it takes is a goal, and their confidence will then suddenly like rise, won't it? As they like charge down their left hand side. Played into the box. It is Vinicius Jr. and he's managed to somehow. Well, that is just. I think that's poor goalkeeping there from Alisson Becker. I mean, we've not conceded a goal in so long. But to concede one like that, as I was just saying, like, things can change with a goal, can't they? Vinicius Jr. goes through here, and we're not really challenging him at all. And how has Becker not got down to that and saved it? I'm not sure. Like, but Vinicius has given Leverkusen a lifeline with their only shot of the game. So here come Leverkusen again, cuts it inside. Here's Boda now, looking to play this out to their, like, their right-hand side, but we've managed to, like, take it off them as Lamar and Robertson working well together. Lamar now playing forward. He stumbles a little bit, plays it across here onto Kylian Mbappe now. What can Mbappe do? He can not score. Good saves there from Stefan, keeping Leverkusen in this game. So we're going to make a couple of changes. As you can see, Kylian Mbappe is playing really poorly. 6.3 that he's got. Actually playing the worst of, like, of our players. The other player is Declan Rice. He's on a 6.5, but he's also got a yellow card. So Fabinho's coming on there, and I'm going to bring Asensio on and play him as an inverted winger on that side, on that right hand side, just to see if we can, like, put this game to bed, really. So we've got a throw-in on the far side with Andy Robertson now into Lamar. Goes back to Robertson. We can't get it, and there's a chance here. And Vinicius Jr. is causing us like a few problems here, like in this second half, but a great challenge there from Fabinho. Robertson now goes over the top. We've maybe caught them out here. So Lamar is into the box. Can he finish this? He can, and there we go. We can now breathe a sigh of relief as it goes 3-1 with a minute left on the clock. It should never have been that sort of nervy towards the end, but I always did say, like, 2-0 can always be one of those, like, sort of nervy score lines, and it's one of those, like, they always say it's one of the worst, like, score lines to have, because once they get a goal, the momentum always shifts to the opposite side, and it seemed to have done that, like, it definitely seemed to have done that with regards to like, the game, because you can see the amount of shots that we had. How did we struggle when they only have one shot on target? But it just had that feeling about it that, they were going to get the second goal and it was going to be 2-2, and that was how it was going to finish. You know what I mean? It was just, yeah, I mean, as you can see, 9 saves here by Zach Stefan in goal. Obviously, he, it seems to be, I don't know, recently, the games that we've been coming up with, it's not like the teams, it's, as you can see, their shots is just pathetic, isn't it? It's the goalkeepers. We just seem to be coming up against goalkeepers recently that have just been having absolute worldies of games, haven't they? They've just been playing like out of their skins, like, you know, beyond what they shouldn't, you'd expect them to do. It's not like we're not having the shots. I mean, we had 19 of them on target, so it's not like that. It's just the fact that their goalkeepers are just playing like, you know, incredible, which there's not a lot you can do about that, is it? Like, you know, it's one of them. But we won at the end of the day. It's a 3-1 result. It's 2 games into the group stage, and we're on maximum points, which is good to see. But now, yeah, here it comes, big one, rivals now, Manchester United. Let's see what we do against them. So here we are then, the El Clasico of England. Yes, it's Manchester United against Liverpool, the 2 most decorated teams in England, and we are at Old Trafford, and it's a very different looking Manchester United side, that's for sure. David De Gea not in goal, as you can see, he's over there on the bench, like, and I've checked, he's not got an injury, nothing like that. They're going with this guy Angelini, who obviously is a new gen, like, you know, from the game, but they've got Dest, De Vrij, Nathan Ake, which is kind of like, you know, weird in the fact that obviously he's in real life just joined Manchester City, and Grimaldo there as well, so not too bad a back four at all. They've got Tielemans in there, they've got Pellegrini, pretty decent, like, you know, obviously players in midfield. They've signed Everton from Chelsea, so they've brought him in. Reece Nelson obviously from Arsenal. They've got Wendia as well, and then they've got this guy Joaquin Correa is the lead in the line. So yeah, a side that you look at it and there's not one Manchester United player in that side that is playing for them like right now. This is probably the most changed like team that we've come up against, you know, regarding like other teams, obviously in the Premier League that we are facing. As for us, we are sticking with Alisson in goal. We got a back four as normal. Changed the midfield just to freshen it up a little bit. We brought Bentancur and Fabinho. They're a little bit more defensive minded because we are away from home. We don't want to like you know get overrun in that midfield area. But we've got like, you know, the same 4 that we just played against Leverkusen. It's the 12:30 kickoff, but both of us have played midweek, obviously in the Champions League, so there's no advantage. So both teams are not fully fit, like, you know what I mean, but we'll see how this one goes. So I'm sure Manchester United fans and Manchester United players will want to end our like winning run, and this will be like the perfect opportunity for them to do so, as Grimaldo now surges forward here for United, and it's back here to De Vrij. Can we nick it? We can. Lamar's through, he's got it off Lautaro. Lamar now, can he finish? He says it straight at the keeper. That was a great opportunity, and it would have, like, you know, given us that early lead, but not to be. But Andy Robertson now, we've got some pressure against Fabinho, plays this all the way back here to Bentancur, but he's being forced back from United back to Felipe. Bentancur though finds Fabinho again now, plays it inside. Lautaro now goes to this. What a hit! And like I say, he's back to his match sharpness, and that is like proving it right there. What a strike that is! I thought it had gone wide to begin with, and he hit the side netting, but no, not to be. Absolutely blasted past this young goalkeeper that they've put in goal. Maybe, I'm not sure what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was thinking. Maybe De Gea's not maybe up to it, I don't know, but yeah, what a hit there. Just catches the keeper out completely. So it's played over the top here, but it's bounced straight into the hands of Alisson. So a little bit of a wasted free kick here from United, but Alisson now looking to possibly go long with this one. Goes right over the top here. Lautaro's brought that down superbly. Finds Lamar now. Lamar now surging into the box. And sometimes, yeah, he needs to, like, you know, look for the pass rather than the shot. Like, I'm not sure why he keeps like wanting to shoot all the time. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad if you put him in, like, you know, I wouldn't moan then, like, you know, but he's now just nicked the ball himself, like, again, like, as he's like surges forward here, he's into the box. Well, this time he picks someone out. He does do, it is Lautaro, but somehow it's just gone over the bar. So we've got a free kick as Almada puts this one in. Fabinho's there. We've made it 2 as he goes running off to the fans into this, you know, this corner, because we're high up in this, like, you know, in this corner at Old Trafford. That's where the fans are situated. But yeah, the keeper is in no man's land. I think Mr. Solskjaer has made a huge error, because this keeper has been found wanting. Look where he doesn't even make an attempt to go for that. He's just stood there in the middle, like, wondering what's going on. I think the occasion has definitely got to him. So we do go into half-time, and what a first half that was. Great for us, 2-0. But again, it's that worrying scoreline, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Hopefully we don't put ourselves in the same sort of situation as we did against Leverkusen. But yeah, their goalkeeper not having like, you know, a good game. We've come up against some decent goalkeepers, but yeah, I'm not sure why De Gea has not started. Like, I checked to see if he was injured. Nope, not injured at all. He's fully fit, so I didn't know why, but it's not. I'm not the manager of United, so but it's definitely costing Mr. Ollie Solskjaer's like in points at the moment. So just monitoring, just don't know if you noticed there, but Trent has like, you know, picked up a knock. I think he's dropped like on his fitness, so we need to just maintain that and like have a quick like look at it. But here he is on the ball as he gets the ball from Mbappe. Can he like get an assist? In fact, he's gone for it himself. You know, that's the Scouser in him, I think. Like, I mean, going for that one, but no. Not to be. So we are around about the hour mark, and as you can see, yeah, Trent's down to like sort of 63%. So I don't want him to obviously pick up an injury, so I'm going to make a change. So got a chance here with Almada putting this one into the box, and there it is. Yes, it's that man again, Lautaro. We can't stop at the moment scoring, which is good to see. Gets this one with his head this time, and that's his 8th of the season now as a good ball in here from Almada. And yeah, how is Lautaro even? I mean, he's got players all over him there, United players, and he still manages to get the header in. Well done to him. So I'm going to make our final 2 changes. We're just over sort of 10 minutes or so to go. And yeah, Bentancur is going to make way, only because he's got the yellow card more than anything. Thomas Lemar is looking just a little bit tired, but it means we can bring obviously Asensio on. And then we're going to give the youngster, the 20-year-old Mariba, going to give him some more game time alongside Fabinho in the middle of the park. So it is United now with Grimaldo playing this one into Pellegrini. There's a chance there. Andy Robertson does get ahead on it. Des puts it back in. It's a great effort there from Sensi, another player that United have signed from Chelsea. Looking to see if they can maybe do something with these Chelsea players, but it doesn't seem to be at the moment as we like, you know, play this one forward. Lautaro, if he can get this ball out to Asensio, we've got a like great chance here. If you know what I mean, as Asensio surges into the box, can we make it 4? We can. Plays it through the legs of the keeper by the looks of it. It's Asensio's first goal of the season, I should say, and we've absolutely destroyed United here. And we've turned it into a theatre of nightmares for them rather than dreams. Like, but yeah, Sensio catching them out here, and yeah, he does play it through the legs there of the inexperienced goalkeeper, which I think that's. I'm not saying that the result still wouldn't have gone our way. I just feel that is probably where United made errors, because yeah, that the goalkeeper, even though he's got himself at a 6.8 rating, I just feel that that's, you know, where I mean, I don't even know how old he is. Hold on, does it say there? Am I just missing it? 21 years. I mean, 21's not too bad, I suppose. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think if they'd maybe gone with De Gea in goal, like because De Gea's not that old, is he? 32. You know what I mean? Maybe he's just losing it. Yeah, maybe his stats are just dropping down quite a bit now. Like, you know what I mean? So maybe that's it. But if it was me, I'd have still gone with the experience of De Gea. But you know, I'm not complaining. We just beat United 4-0, which is fantastic. You know, for me, like, you know what I mean, and obviously for any Liverpool fans out there, great result for us. Like, another good clean sheet, like, as well. And yeah, we just keep going really well at the moment, which is good to see. And another impressed with, like, you know, the shots and stuff like that we're managing to produce, which is also good. So as you can see, Solskjaer is fuming after that hammering. Well, I mean, I'm not being funny, but I think you need to be fuming at yourself, because that, you know, I just think that, like I say, you know, I've already said it, like, but I think it's just the goalkeeping choice. Maybe it's sometimes it's not even just the fact that if you've got a player that's got experience and he's like, he can command that back four better, you know, the four in front of him are probably going to have more respect for De Gea, even though he might be just like, you know, starting to lose a little bit of his, like, you know, like skills and stuff. I'd still think, like, you know what I mean, that the back four would probably play better. But hey, I don't care. I mean, I'm trying to like make excuses for the situation, but I shouldn't have to. Like, at the end of the day, I think we were just much better sides, you know what I mean, and just absolutely showed them up. Well, there we are. Yeah, I was talking about like our unbeaten run. 46 matches we have gone now without a defeat. Obviously, this going back to like last season when we went the full season, but 46 within the Premier League without defeat, which is a fantastic run of games. Like, you know what I mean, really is amazing. So other results from the weekend, as you can see, Brentford getting a result over Bournemouth, which then like plummets them to bottom of the Premier League. Not good for them. Chelsea with a 4-0 victory over Norwich. We've got Newcastle and Leeds drawing one apiece. Villa beating Southampton. We've got a draw between Sheffield United and Watford. But look at this bottom scoreline here. Manchester City 0, Wolves 4. Wow. Yeah, Man City, I thought were on the way back to, you know, like getting their form and stuff like that, but that's a humbling defeat there, right? But the two Manchester clubs both conceding 4 goals and both like not like scoring themselves like in this weekend. Obviously the weekend's not over. There's still other games to play, like I say, Tottenham and Arsenal. So obviously they can close the gap and stuff on us. But yeah, it's we're looking in good shape at the moment. But anyway, guys, you take it easy, take it and stay safe out there. I'll catch you next time. Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off. Cheers.